In today's Mandan Current, we're talking about the annual Glow Hike that's coming up this weekend at Fort Abraham Lincoln State Park. It's an event made popular because of the fun with glow sticks, black lights, and hiking. And here to tell us all about it is Executive Director of the Mandan Progress Organization, Matt Shenandoah. Good morning and welcome back.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, last week you weren't here because you had another event that you had to set up for, but now we're going to turn our attention to Glow Hike. Tell me what that's all about. It sounds really interesting.
Yeah, this has been a long-standing event at Fort Abraham Lincoln State Park. It started 6-7 years ago on Labor Day weekend to kind of just celebrate kind of that last big hurrah of summer.
Right, right.
And you know, kind of just having that fun hike and getting all dressed up, and we just started having fun with black lights and glow sticks and things like that, and the staff out there just have a heck of a time, just having fun putting it together, and a lot of people come out. This is one of our for Fort Abraham Lincoln, this is one of their, when I talk to their staff, one of their record-breaking number hikes. They number over 1,000 people that come and do this guided hike every year.
That's amazing. We're looking at some of the photos. I'm assuming these are from last year, or probably years, you know, some of the years past, but looks like it's a lot of fun. And as with so many of the events that you guys put on, this is an entire family type thing that's, you know, doesn't matter your age, you're invited to come out for this. Now, the route details, as I understand it, are not yet announced. Have they been chosen? What's going on with that?
The route details, they haven't put it on the website, but it will be stroller friendly, able for pets to kind of walk through and stuff like that. Nothing that's going to be way up in the hills where it's going to be a hard hiking challenge.
Sure.
This is more about
this isn't an endurance challenge,
no,
is
not.
it? Yeah. This is for fun. Okay. Now, what should people do? My understanding is show up at about 7 o'clock, and from there.
Yeah. So make your way out to the state park in the evening on Saturday, and you can start arriving around 7 o'clock. They'll have music playing. The state park staff will have kind of a glow stick shop put together. So if you need to get some glow things or things that light up, you can do that. But just wear something that's got some, you know, UV reflective, like either a white T-shirt or you know, blue jeans, things like that, things that will show up because they've got a number of spots throughout the trail that will have large black lights on them.
Oh, cool.
And so then you can kind of get in front of the black lights and that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, you know, between now and then, start scouring town to find your glow sticks and things like that. The hike typically starts right around like between 8 and 8:30. They just kind of let it get a little bit dark, and then they kick off the hike.
About how long? That was one of the things I was going to ask you about. How late does it go? What I suppose it depends on how fast you go on that.
Yeah. So it is a guided hike, so everyone hikes at the same time. Just gets in line. So if you're at the beginning of the hike, it's probably about a 20-minute hike. It's not a long distance hike. It ends with going through the central barracks there, and they've got kind of like a party zone with different lights and lasers and all kinds of fun stuff. So that's always a fun photo op area. But you know, by 9:30, most people are done with the hike, and you can go back to the commissary and then head
about
home.
the time it gets dark, you'll be
dark,
finished, so you
yes.
can make your way home. Now, one of the questions I have, obviously, you know, as calm as it's been, odds are it might be calm again. Bug spray would be important. You had mentioned the clothing that's reflective. I don't think it matters whether you're an adult or a kid. You walk under a black light, everybody goes, "Oh wow, look at this!" So that is pretty cool. What about bringing flashlights? Is that recommended?
Yeah. Flashlights are great, just to help see the trail when you're walking out there. Bug spray, you know, it does get chilly at night now as the sun goes down. So probably, you know, if you have a long sleeve shirt or a long sleeve white shirt that you want to wear. Things like that. Another great thing with the UV is UV reflective paint. Is always good, like face paint that you can get at some of the hobby stores.
Okay, now there's some stuff that you had mentioned that you can get there, like the glow sticks. Is the paint available, or is?
I don't know if they have the paint available, but I know they have glow sticks and other types of light up things. But I know at some of the hobby stores you can get reflective face paint and stuff like that you can put on, and that they like to do different designs in their hands. My kids just throw it everywhere and then run around.
I think the point he's trying to make is go all out, because it's going to be pretty cool. Okay, now as far as anything going on beforehand, is there like a pre-party or anything that's?
Yeah, from like 7 to 8 for the hike starts, kind of like a pre-party. They'll have music playing out on the Cab Square area next to the commissary and the Custer House area, and that's where people can get ready. A lot of people will be putting on their face paint or getting their glow sticks up and things like that, and then just kind of give time for people to gather things like that before the hike actually begins.
All right, there's always something going on in Morton County or on Fort Abraham Lincoln or in Mandan or something like that. This is the man that knows all about it. And where would you send them if they've got any further questions?
If you got any information or any want to learn more, just go to visitmandan.com for anything that's happening. There's a lot of stuff happening besides the Glow hike all across Mandan and Morton County this weekend.
That's really cool. Matt, thank you so much. Good luck with the hike this weekend, and have a happy Labor Day weekend.
You too.